got the car last night. Should have been in the first place. Shit to come back to haunt you. Been up this early a long time. Turned on the TV this morning. Had the shit on the bottom. Five at work. Showed all these foreign places. Started thinking, do they don't know? Don't show. Care about what's going on and all this foreign shit. Shit on my brother. I ain't got no brother. I know I got the car last night. Should have been in the first place. Shit to come back to haunt you. Been up this early a long time.
Alright, I think I messed that up. My bad. And put the music down so you guys can we can hear me. Switch it over. What's going on? Hello. Let's get the party started here.
TV this morning.
I know what I do have to do. I was watching the previous video, y'all, and I noticed
Showed all these foreign places. Started thinking,
I noticed that this over here wasn't as
care about what's going on
wasn't as visible for everyone,
and all this foreign shit.
and that wasn't the intent here. So hopefully we can see a little better with that, and that it does it for everything, or it doesn't do it for everything though.
I ain't got no brother.
So I want to be able, so you guys can see what's going
I
on.
got the car last night. Should have been in the
Make it a little bigger so y'all have an idea of what's happening here. Okay, so I think it's a little better where you guys can see that, right? And the prices are a little better for you to see. surprised this Buckhead. I mean, I guess nobody was reading Buckhead, but you know, video game homages usually do pretty well. So I really thought the Final Fantasy one would take off, but it doesn't look like. Oh, it's only on because I typed in manga. I was curious that this Guardians of Nowhere is considered manga. I wonder why.
Turned on the TV this morning. Had the shit on the bottom.
What's going on, Matt? How are you? So, but we'll get to that in a second here. We'll get to that in a second. Here's what we will do. Switch it back over here. And then, since this is going up on YouTube anyway, we will go over what came in. So, normally what I do, guys, is I'll show you more of my favorite covers that have come in. Not that I don't show you everything that I order, because sometimes you don't really want to see a cover A of a reader copy of a book I'm just reading. Like, I'm not going to show you Blood Hunt cover A just because it's Blood Hunt. I don't know, that's just me. But I'm still kind of mad at the way that they package this stuff from Things from Another World, because luckily these didn't get messed up. Red Sonja Empire of the Damned, issue number 2 here, the Josh Middleton foil. But the way that it's in these packages, it's almost as if it's any wrong movement with this box can F up these books, man. Why is this repeating? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I don't want to listen to this video the whole time. Oh, it's on repeat 1. I want repeat all, right? Is that better? Okay, now it's playing all of them. All right. Repeat all. Thank you. All right. So these are the last 2 weeks from Things from Another World. So we're gonna open them and go through them slowly. You know, because we have time now. We're just chilling. So next up here is the 1 in 50. Is it the 1 in 50? I don't think it's a 1 in 50, but this is the Red Sonja issue number 8, I believe. Lucio Parrillo Virgin variant there of Miss Sonja. So we got that there, and then we're gonna open up our first little package here. So this is how it comes packaged when you don't bag and board them. They take like a stack of them, and then they put it in a bag that would probably fit like a magazine. So they just put them in there. Now, normally if they're back to front, you kind of save them from getting any spine ticks, but you always just got to check regardless. So, you know, it is what it is. So Turtles, Ninja Turtles, black, white, and green, following the black, white, and blood stuff that Marvel was doing. DC had their black, white, and red, or for Wonder Woman, black, white, and gold, you know, kind of trend here. 40th anniversary of the Turtles, Kevin Eastman cover. Then we have Trident of Aurelia. I feel like I'm the only person reading this book. It's just a very, very obscure indie book. This is actually the second series as well. I forgot that my son, we had some pizza tonight, so he always touches my arm to like get my attention to say that he likes his food. So his hands were covered in sauce, and I forgot that I didn't clean out. You know, normally you wash your hands. Forgot to just clean my arm there. It's kind of funny. Ooh, fifth printing here. Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 1. I kind of like the black border on that. Can you believe it? It's gone to 6 printings now, actually, which is insane. Trying to see where I have room for all these books. Here is the, what is this? We got second printing here. Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 3. Getting all the reprints because they're actually making them different. It's, minus that black one there. Giving them different covers. I hate when they like reuse the same cover and just kind of like make it a black and white splash or something of that nature. What's next here? Oh, we have the Valiants issue number 1. Alien Boy. See, let's see, like the top there's kind of crimped a little bit. So these are like the minimal trade dress things here, but the Valiant universe, I think that's really, really sick. Pretty cool in my opinion. Vengeance of Moon Knight issue number 5. Not sure what happened in this one, but it went to a second printing, so that means that something significant had to have happened in that book for people to order it. We have Void Rivals. Oh my goodness, the 8th printing for number 1. So there's that. We have The Walking Dead Deluxe issue number 88. This is the Annie Wu variant cover. Mr. Carl Grimes there on the cover. We got... Oh, this is cool. I don't know anything about this Washed in the Blood comic series, but this is issue number 2. However, with the massive publishing universe who like kind of works with Whatnot, Casey Parsons here doing a Fallout New Vegas homage here. Homage. And y'all know how I feel about my video game stuff. So that's cool. We have this awesome Flops variant cover for the same series, Washed in the Blood, number 2. Flops does a lot of fantastic work. So really, really dig that cover there. Slim Biscuit in the house. What's going on, Slim? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Alright, so I'm going to move these books over here. Alright, next up, what's the furthest place from here? Issue number 18. I feel like I'm one of the only people who continues to read this bizarre, unique indie series. I don't think I'm on issue number 18, but... we have the Whisper Queen issue number 1. Chip Zdarsky series. New little 3-issue miniseries from Image. Oh, and we have the advertisement for the book on this other one. So I was like, what? Did I order 2 copies? The White Trees. A Black Sandtail. More Chip Zdarsky goodness there. We have, hey, check this out, Mr. Matt. Wolverine 49, the black David Nakayama costume variant. And then we have the EM Gist Through the Years Sabretooth cover here. Gist kills it. Just X-Men issue 34 here. So penultimate issue for that volume. X-Men 97 number 1. The second printing using the animation cells from the X-Men 97 TV show. This book is going to be trending. So if you didn't order one, good luck trying to find one. We're going to make sure we pop that in Mylar because I'm specking on that one. Specking on that one. Zorro, Man of the Dead from the Massive Universe, Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy's one of my favorite of all time, so I'll always support anything that he does. Sean Gordon Murphy, and then we also got the black and white cover as well. So I just love his artwork. Punk Rock Jesus, Zam Zara, what's good? Zam in the house. Punk Rock Jesus is probably one of my favorite series of all time. If there's any book that I have to recommend, it's always that. Tokyo Ghost is so good. So Tokyo Ghost got optioned to either be a TV show or a movie, and we haven't heard anything about it since. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if there's like they got a cast down or a director or whatever, but it got optioned. Need to read that. Punk Rock Jesus or Tokyo Ghost. So this is our next little pile here. These are all magazines. Yeah, you need to read Punk Rock Jesus as well. Ah, it's so good. All right. So we have the Blood Brothers Mother, Brian Azzarello, Eduardo Rizzo from Distillery. Anyone new little comic book publisher, Distillery, doing a lot of awesome indie books right now with top tier talent. Somna by Tula Lotte and Becky, I think it was Becky Cloonan that wrote his. Fantastic. Did you read the Blood Brothers Mother, Matt? And apparently I got both or two copies because two different covers here. So we picked both of those up. Yeah, I always make sure I try my best to make sure I support, especially new publishers. Excuse me, but support indies and just support comics, right? We need people to read more books like this. And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, the indie books, man, they blow you away. It's good stuff. Really good stuff. And then we have Gone, issue number 3. Again, Distillery, Gone by Jock. Nothing is farther away than home. Apparently, as I looked at this, I'm missing issue 2. So I got to go... I don't know why I didn't order issue 2, so I got to go back and find 2. Next up, The Savage Sword of Conan from Titan Comics. So these are cool because they went back to magazine format for these Conan books. Check out this artwork here, man. Look at that creature that he's fighting. That is grotesque. I hope the music sounds okay, guys. The music to voice ratio anyway. Somebody is texting me about selling off all their Spider-Woman 7s. This was the first appearance of that new like Captain America-esque character. It's trending right now. Let me see what he said. Going to have to earn that X-Men number 1. There's a 5.5 signed by Stan Lee I want. Ooh, hope he gets it. He sold a Doom number 1 for $35. Which Doom cover? The Maria Wolf cover? One of the variants? There's no way that he sold a cover A for $35. Is the Adi Granov ones trending for that much? Last magazine here. Star Wars Insider issue number 225. So foil Darth Maul cover here. So if you're into your magazines, I mean, Star Wars magazines, they've been going for a long time here. So... it up? Oh, no. It was like that. All right, next little pack here. Yo, somebody bought a cover A of that book for $35. I don't like that at all. That book just came out. I don't like marking up a book that significant, man. If you're gonna sell a cover A, You can find it for cover price. Like, why are you spending $35 for it? That's not... No, you know what? If I had extra copies of that Doom, I would sell it for maybe a couple more extra dollars. I wouldn't go 35. That's just... I wouldn't ask that of anyone, man. That book just came out. Whatever, that's not me, I guess. That's not my prerogative. I wouldn't do that to nobody. Alright, another reprint here. Red Coat, issue number 1. This is a second printing for Red Coat, part of the Geiger universe. We have The Sacrificers, issue number 8. Rick Remender. Crazy book there. Sacrificers is wild. Ooh, looks like we got some facsimiles here. What we got? Woo! Oh, look at that. Foil Showcase 22. First appearance of Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern. 1 Showcase 22. 2 Showcase 22. 3 Showcase... Oh, that was backwards. 3 Showcase 22s. We gotta make sure we pop those in the Mylar when we can. Cool. Alright. Next up, what we got? Sonic the Hedgehog, The Fang Hunter, issue number 4. See, this is something traditionally I probably wouldn't show you guys in a normal 20-minute video. Mostly because there's just no time to show you everything. What's next? Space Ghost number 1. I believe that's, is that Jay Lee or Michael Cho? This is Jay Lee. Yep, Jay Lee. Lots of different covers for Space Ghost number 1. There's the Bjorn Berens. There's the Michael Cho. Beautiful Michael Cho there. And of course, just like Matt got, we got that blank variant there for Space Ghost. So those are our Space Ghost covers. Again, I can't stress this enough. Very excited that Dynamite finally has the funds to change their cardstock covers, because those are Thicky Boys. Did the Hanna-Barbera write Shift? What's up, Sergeant Teddy? We doing show and tell? No, we're doing a Comic Talk live, so we're talking comic books. I don't think it's all the properties, so I'm not sure. I'd have to look into that. The Scorched, issue 29. You remember all the DC ones? Right. That's where they used to be, yeah. The in 2017 or 2018 they were doing like the tie-ins or whatever. Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin, issue number 2. Spider-Woman number 7. This book is trending right now. Just talked about it. My friend just sold all those cover A's. Here's a Peach Momoko variant. So that one is like a $20 book right now. Darth Vader 46. We have High Republic issue number 7. Star Wars Episode 1 Anniversary Special. Phil Noto cover there. And then the Queen, how do you pronounce her name? Amygdala's Elegance variant cover there. Got any coverless Justice League?
Good morning.
Yes. So we got David Nakayama on the Suicide issue number 6. 4. Kills Arkham Asylum issue number 4. This was supposedly like a cover swipe of a 1 in 100 for issue number 1, and now he put it on like the B cover so that it was affordable or something like that. So we got 2 copies of the Knock. All right. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. There's a spine tick on this here on the back. See that? Color breaking spine tick on that black there because of how it's packaged in here, but also because IDW's paper quality sucks too. So there's more of that black, white, and green there for TMNT. And then another cover. Kind of went all out on the covers there. Well, I think there's only 3 covers anyway. I didn't buy the 1 in 10. All right, bunch more piles, man. I think there's three more. TMNT 1 Nakayama. Oh, the color bleed that you have? Yeah. That's a store exclusive though. I'm talking about like retailer wise, they had the 4 covers, the 1 in 10 and then the 3 cover A, B, and C. All right. This book's been trending too, man, because this is just a sick cover. And again, nobody buys Zenescope stuff. So, Horror and Fantasy Illustrated, Plum Islands. This is Abundanza, I believe. Just beautifully painted. We have Immortal Thor, issue number 10. Some Alex Ross goodness. Incredible Hulk, though, does that black costume variant there. David Nakayama again. Yep. I got them all. I did my FOC on them. I think that was like last month when they got FOC'd. Do you do that? Teddy, do you buy a lot of like modern day to day? Like you go to the store, your LCS on the Wednesday to pick up your books? Invincible Iron Man issue number 18, Kale New. Who's sending me a message here? I love your page. Some guy on Instagram just liked 30 of my posts and then sent me a message request. I love your page, but it's like an old man with a mustache. I mean, I guess that's the comic book demographic. Hey, Jim Henson's Labyrinth Archive Edition, 2 of 3. Rebecca Puebla, I believe, is the artist on that. Yep. Whew, yeah, Beneath the Trees is so good. So good. I was getting all the variants too, so I'm really happy that I picked up several copies of it. I knew it was good. I mean, you follow comic books long enough, you just know what's gonna pop. You just know. Granted though, I knew Stray Dogs was gonna be something, and I didn't care for it because it was too cutesy for me. And that was one that I messed up on. I should have bought like 15 copies and then made my money immediately, you know? You missed out on the first print? No. Yeah, I don't go ham. Like, I got like 3 copies of it. But King Spawn, Puppeteer Lee, issue 33. But subsequently, like, I made sure to FOC the reprints. Yeah, 8 Billion Genies before the option. Ooh, I got a bunch of the Jenny Frison covers because, again, she's the best. And I didn't really bother with getting the cover A when I saw that she was doing the cover. Kneel Before Zod, issue number 5. Believe it's Jason Sean Alexander, Philadelphia fame. Kind of want the Mario one. The Mario one's pretty sick, man. There's a Buckhead variant that does the Mario Brothers 3 homage as well. And there's a Lucio Parillo, Kneel Before Zod cardstock variant. Lilo and Stitch issue number 3. I just love color bleeds and like picking them up. Mezzo issue number 1. interesting. Another indie, and if it's about, especially if it's like got some cultural influence on it, I definitely like checking it out. So it's both covers there. Now, here's the problem. Here's another thing with showing this here for you guys from Things from Another World. And it's not their fault. Sometimes when they put books up on FOC, if you try to FOC them immediately, they don't have the cover on there. So you're almost blind buying half the time. But sometimes they'll put a cover on there and say, hey, this is the A or this is the B cover. And I'll go to pre-order it thinking that that's the cover. Come to find out, they incorrectly put the wrong picture with that cover, and I end up ordering the B cover. So they send the actual B cover of the book, even though that's not what I, ordered based on the photo. Because you guys know me, I would say these days, 60% of the time, I buy off of covers. I buy off the artists. When I have time, I read books. All right, Francisco Mattina, Nightwing, 2024 annual. We got this Tiny Onion book. What is this? Oh, The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos, issue number 9. Boom. Let's look at that facsimile. What is this? Our Army at War. Yes. Issue 81. First appearance. Sergeant Rock. That's the facsimile, of course. Next up, we have this beautiful Frank Cho Poison Ivy. I think he also did the 1 in 50 version of this as well. I don't think it's foil. The Legend of Quested, Jinx of the Wild. It's the video game homage cover, of course. Issue 3, Season 2, Issue 3. Right? 2 copies of that. Rat City, second printing. Looks like we got 2 of those, because character design variant, second printing for a Spawn property. I think that's important. That's important. Red Sonja, there it is again, the Josh Middleton. Regular cover. I showed you guys the foil earlier. And then the Joseph Michael Lisner. You guys are going to want to come in and out throughout the night there's going to be so much about comic books on this on this cast here. And I'm curious too, once I import it over to YouTube, it's like, does anyone really... Oh, I ordered 2 copies of that. It's fantastic. I was wondering. I'm glad I ordered 2 copies of that, because I think that's that book's gonna trend.
I know why you got the color. It's not.
And it is trending, actually. So there's a second copy of that horror and fantasy there. Excuse me. All right. Gunslinger Spawn, Francisco Mattina, 31, right? Yep. Guma, The Beginning of Her, issue number 6, Ji Hong Lee from Titan. We have Grim Fairy Tales 2024 May the 4th cosplay special. So we picked this up because of Sonia Matas. Again, these are cover buys. Godzilla War for Humanity, issue number 5. We have Giant Size X-Men number 1. Get Fury, issue number 1. The guys over at iFanboy were saying good stuff about that book, so it's pretty cool. Another second print here of Geiger, volume 2, issue number 1. Doing the yellow backgrounds there. Fantastic Four, beautiful Alex Ross, issue number 20. Energon Universe, Transformers #1. We have a second print for Edge of Spider-Verse issue #2 featuring the Spooky Man. They're running out of ideas. They got to be running out of ideas. Dracula Blood Hunt. The blank. Doctor Strange issue 15. Something happens in this one because it went to a second print. Maybe people just bought the hell out of it. That's probably what it was. This book is trending too. There is a store variant actually that is trending. One per store variant that you want to find is the trending one. But Gabriel Del Otto, beautiful, sick Wolverine, Deadpool, World War III there. Movie's coming out soon. Who's going to go see the movie day one? Who's going to go see it? Deadpool issue #2. Torrid Clark. Yeah, this awesome DC Spring Breakout. Dan Mora here. Doing these awesome baseball DC covers. And you know me, I love my baseball, so I had to pick these up. Batman with the bat there. Dan Mora again. Killing it. And then we got one more pile here. All right, last pile. So we have Dark Souls, The Willow King, issue #4. It's got these awesome, like, what do you call these? These Alan Quah, like, crazy charcoal painted covers. There you go. Beautiful. Probably one of the worst covers of the year. John Romita Jr. needs to hang it up. Daredevil issue #9. Don't know what's happening there. Crocodile Black. Andrea Sorrentino just killing this cover here. I can't wait to read that one. Since this is a #1, it jumps to the front of the list when certain indies like are talked about. So I really, really want to read that one. Cobra Commander #1. This is a third printing. Captain Marvel 8. We have the Boy Wonder, Robin the Boy Wonder, Black Label. So I'm curious about that because they have it under the Black Label banner. We have Blood Hunters #1. Blood Hunt. Oh, here's all that Blood Hunt, the Peach Momoko cover. Then we got the JTC Blade covers. There's a Negative. Man, those are sick. Art Germ doing his very first Tiger cover. That's it for Blood Hunt. We didn't get the... Man, you imagine if I bought the variant, the Thor, like PCH variant there that they did, homaging... what was it that they homaged? I can't remember. Birds of Prey, Ejikiri, issue #9. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Here, we were just talking about this too. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. It's the final issue there. Issue #6. AAPI month on that Batman, John Jiang. Issue 147. The beautiful Jorge Molina. Oh, sorry, not Molina. Jimenez. Jorge Jimenez. Excuse me. I got that wrong. Basic Instinct, issue #4. Final issue there, that miniseries. And our last book from Things from Another World, Ain't No Grave by Scotty Young, issue #1. First print. I saw that it went to second printing. Excuse me. So that is awesome for Scotty. So on my break, I'll get those all put away, squared away. And then I got to make sure that everything was in that order. Mind you, the other cool thing that I noticed is that majority of those books were fine in the packaging, which is crazy. I flip out, or I get so nervous every single time that a lot of them are just going to be messed up. But that box survives. You think that they know what they're doing, but it's it's crazy. I just took a photo of this book earlier. I need to post it on Instagram, but this is trending. This is trending. I pulled out like 12 of them out of my dollar bins. It's like, why is it? Why? They're dollar books. Next up, here's another order here from My Comic Shop. My Comic Shop, Lone Star Comics out of Tejas. All right, what do we got? All right, so we have Transformers number 8, the 1 in 10 RC variant. So there's that. Everybody loves RC. Then we have this 1 in 25 Sebastian Fiamora, Detective Comics 1083. Oh, you're right. Excuse me. 1 in 10 Untold Destiny of the Foot Clan, issue number 3. They're both pink. I'm sorry. That's awesome, dude. I wish I got the Arthur Adams, but that thing sold out immediately. Godzilla 70th Anniversary Edition. Here's the 1 in 10. Man, I forgot who the artist was on this.
I think Frank wants me to go talk to her, because the last time I saw him, he asked me if I knew about time.
But here's the 1 in 10. The 1 in 25 by Tom Whalen is really good too. And then the 1 in 50 by Arthur Adams is just absolutely sick. It looks like a movie poster. We have this fun X-Men homage for Spider-Man 49. So issue 58 of X-Men, first appearance of Havoc with the Disney What If 100-year anniversary there. Something Epic, issue number 10. The fact that they put this on like a Game Boy, had to have it. Had to have it. Very unique series there. That's Something Epic. I Heart Skull Crusher issue number 3. Anime-esque book right now. That's trending. And we picked this up because it just looks like a Pokemon trainer card, which is very smart because these are super, super popular right now. Just Pokemon in general, I guess. And then next up, I guess it's Alita 1 again. Transformers issue number 8. So that was My Comic Shop. All right. Let me go ahead and put these over here and then go over this pile that I got sitting right here. So let me get up real quick. How you doing, though, Storm? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, you gotta love that Art Adams. All right, so continuing. That's just what came in on Sunday. We're still we're going to show you all the other books here that have been cataloged that I haven't shown you guys. Maybe you've seen it before already, but hey, this is live for the YouTube, live for the Twitch. With more room. Oh, okay, Storm. Where's this one at? Still in the same area? All right, we're moving over to like what's the order I put in for the 616? Maybe about a month ago. So here's a Selena Vampirella, issue 668. 10 minutes north. So closer to, was that closer to us? No. That's further away from us. All right, and then we have Carla Cohen on 668. It is a little closer, okay. So there's that one. And then we also have that one. So it's a little different. Next up, Jay Ferguson here on Red Sonja. Empire of the Damned, issue number 1. We have Cedric Pollat. I pronounce this dude's name. Butcher this dude's name. So there's a Red Sonja there, and then the color version there. Which one do y'all like better? The bloody variant or the color? Or both? Color for you. Next up, we have what is this? Archie and Fred's Hot Rod Racing. I forgot the Daisy Thunder. I believe is the first appearance of this new Archie character here. Josh Burns variants there in the blue and in the pink. Then we have a Pablo Villalobos. Oh! Pablo Villalobos. Or Lobos, as he likes to be called, on Vampirella. Vampirella Dracula Rage, issue number 6. We're not done with Mr. Josh Burns. So here we go again. Local Man Bad Girls, limited to 400 copies. This is 35 of 400. Josh Burns. There's the COA there. Ivan Talavera, Black Cat, Jackpot, number 1. And there's also a Virgin variant for that as well. That's Mary Jane as Black Cat, by the way. Or excuse me, as Jackpot, for those that don't know. Which is really unfortunate, because I feel like Mary Jane should have always been a character that should never have powers. So I just find it almost ridiculous that she does, you know? All right, Derek Chu, out of 333 copies, Red Sonja, issue number 8. And then there is a black and white version of it. And then the last two, again, more Josh Burns for Red Sonja number 8, limited to 333 copies. 2 of those. Burns is great. I really like Josh Burns. You know, sometimes, like, you know, a lot of people kind of shy away from the digital artists sometimes, but you know, they're still talented as well. There's nothing wrong with them at all. All right, let's do another pile here, because why not? We're just showing off comic books, right? You guys doing okay? Zam, it's good to see you. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Hope everything's well, man. So here's Spider-Man the manga, issue number 24. Which is funny, you got Timbaland on the back from 1998. Isn't that crazy? Look at this advertisement. Look how young he looked there. Isn't that crazy? I'll show you guys a little bit of the interiors here. So it's a black and white. So that's kind of what the book looks like. It's not read manga style, unfortunately. It's Americanized. Then we have issue number 8 of the same series. So this is going into the 3K collection I bought during Easter, dubbed the Easter collection. What's funny, oh, I just noticed that issue number 8 is shorter. Check this out. Shorter. This is the back for issue 24. Look at the size difference. It's like a smaller comic book. You'll see that lip there? I wonder why there's this spare that is weird. Anyway, whatever. Legend of Wonder Woman. Apparently these are all like $10 books here. It's 4-issue miniseries. Maybe because it's a bondage cover with her chained up. And then issue number 4 with those kangaroos, because that's what they ride there on Themyscira. We have the tent from Image in the 90s here. Daniel Bow. Issue number 8. Those are something. And then the variant cover for issue number 11. I just didn't see any comps on this one with the skates. But I'll remember that one because we can always do a challenge where, like, hey, show me some Jet Grind Radio style comic books where the cover has somebody on roller skates or rollerblades. That'd be a fun challenge to do. Crypt of Shadows, issue number 1 from 2019. Didn't have that. I didn't know they did a Kevin Nash comic book at Image in 1999. That was fascinating. So it's called Nash because of course it is. We have True Believers, Wolverine number 1. If you can't have the OG, why not have a facsimile? Issue 82 of Wolverine. I think it's a Kubert cover, right? Adam Kubert, yep.
Got no brother.
Damn, I'm good. Schnicked. I can't say. Issue number 1. Shinked. I don't know. There's issue number 2 on the back. I'll just stop now.
Hey, yo!
Issue number 1 of Wolverine, volume 3. Not the most flattering cover. That's probably why it has no value. Logan, the Shadow Society. We got a trending here where we got a slew of Wolverine-esque books. Good try. Thank you. Wolverine Switchback. He's a switch hitter. Wink, wink, nod, nod. I've gotten way into this Like a Dragon minigame. Ooh, that's fun. I need to play that game, man. I think next time we link up, I gotta borrow Spider-Man from you, for sure. But I definitely want to play the Like a Dragon games too. Here's issue 300 of Iron Man. Little 90s foil goodness there. I got Homeworld 3. Also now need a more modern vid card. Oh goodness. The Soul Taker series from Wolverine. Pretty cool looking book. Pretty cool covers actually. It's birthday boy. I think Brandy has the Monday off. Wolverine Weapon X Secret Files. What If Wolverine Enemy of the State. We have Firebreak. There's some really crazy Wolverine one-shots in the 2000s. Issue number 5 of Wolverine. But this is a newsstand edition, so that's cool. You don't see newsstands very often in that time period. Less and less and less as the years went on. Wolverine issue number 10. We have the variant for 53. We got issue 56. Issue number 7. That one has a little bit of decent value to it, and it's in good condition. Issue 50 with that like clawed cover there. We got issue 128 going into the 2000s there. Giant size Wolverine, Old Man Logan. We got another Old Man Logan number 1 from Secret Wars 2015. This is the second printing of it. Wolverine Exile. Here's issue number 1. And then issue 2. Giant size Wolverine. Kind of like he looks a little creepy there in the bottom. Old Man Logan Wolverine 72. The death of the Red Skull in the future, I think. It's really creepy when you read that book. Like he killed Captain America in the past. So because this is like way into the future for Old Man Logan, and the Red Skull is parading around in Cap's like uniform, but like he never cleaned it. He just took it off his body and just started wearing it. It decomposed in the suit, and then he put it on. We got some Wolverine origins here. So a whole storyline of like Wolverine during World War II for that story arc, I believe. Then we have issue 16 there. And issue 15. A lot of those covers tend to like get recognition for the wrong reasons, right? It's got the swastika on there. But people collect that stuff, so. Issue 11. Issue 14. This is when Daken becomes a big part of the storyline there. His first appearances and everything. His first storyline arc. His first cover appearance here on issue number 13. Issue number 10. The first appearance. Here's a key. The Arthur Sudyum variant here. First appearance of Daken, issue number 10. The one that you want, of course, is the variant, the Joe Quesada variant with the claws, but with the 3 claws. Instead of just because I think the normal cover A is the 2 claws. Issue number 5 here, this crazy Gary Frank cover. A rabid Wolverine there. I don't know how I feel about that one. There's awesome Del Auto here, issue number 4. And of course, we got issue number 1. And it has beautiful Michael Turner cover there. All right, last but not least here, we have Wolverine, Hulk Wolverine 6 Hours. Sam Keith goodness here. Just crazy looking covers. Yep. Another pile down, ladies and gentlemen, so let's move it. Storm, do you remember the name of the Spot from Spider-Man? Was it Mel Ott? Something Ott. His last name's Ott. I can't remember his first name though. Broke his ruler. I guess I can like look at it real quick. Like Condiment King. Wow. Look this up. Sorry, 94. Jonathan Owen, O-H-N-N. Jonathan Owen. First cameo appearance of Jonathan Owen, who later becomes the Spot. I say that because it's sitting right here in a newsstand. But that's not the, you know, the Spot covers that you want. In one issue, 99 and issue 98, 99, and 100 are the good ones. Hanna-Barbera, we were just talking about this. Sam was just talking about Hanna-Barbera. Wacky Races for Archie Comics in the early 2000s. We have a Popeye comic, issue number 3. Now we go down memory lane with these older random books. Mighty Thor newsstand, issue 445. We got Deathlock the Demolisher, book 4 of 4, 1990 series. The Man in the Machine. Incredible Hulk, 241. Half a Hulk, direct edition there. You really want, when it comes to 1979, 1980 books, the black line through the barcode indicates that it was a direct. So those are first comic shops active, only selling comic books, comic shops were ordering those books. So those directs are harder to find in the newsstands. Shadow of the Batman, issue number 4. It's pretty cool. Like, it looks like it's an anime cover, but it's well ahead of its time because this is 1986. All-Star Squadron, issue number 37. Superman vs. Shazam. What's next? Secret War from the Files of Nick Fury. It's a special edition from Wizard, I believe. Gotta get out of that ready-ass bag. Doc Savage issue number 1 with DC, 4-issue miniseries. The End, Doctor Strange, Raza variant or cover, not a variant. We have Ninja Turtles, Turtles Universe, issue 22. Silver Surfer 29. We have this Immortal Hulk Battle Alliance. I think it's issue 11. I can't remember what issue that is. Minor show. Oh, you guys saw this on Instagram here. What if the Hulk had killed Wolverine? So what if issue number 50? And we have these awesome Marvel Masterpiece covers from the cards that Joe Jusko drew. So these are like gallery edition books. So Marvel Masterpieces Volume 2, Number 2, Bill Sienkiewicz Wolverine. Back to Volume 1 here with this awesome Jusko Spider-Man. Then I can't tell who's on the cover of this, but this is a newsstand for Marvel Masterpieces number 1, featuring Spider-Man there. We have issue number 5 of X-Men newsstand, second appearance of Omega Red. We have Itch Planet number 1. Got optioned by Amazon or picked up by Amazon, so I don't know what's going on with that property. Here's another Marvel Masterpieces Volume 2, Iron Man there. Yeah, everything X-Men is heating up because of the TV show, which makes sense. Special anniversary edition of X-Men. Can't remember what issue that is. It wasn't bad. Are you the only one that's not like losing their mind on how good the X-Men 97 show is? And you're just like, yeah, it was okay. Crazy. You're crazy. It's so good. Issue number 3 of Ghost Rider. Yeah, but you're allowed to like. You would hype David Nakayama up. Or any J. Scott Campbell book. Come on now. Well, if you like something, it's okay to be like super excited about it. It's when other people don't reciprocate it that people get offended, I guess. But it's like, hey, look, if you're not into it, that's okay. But I am, and I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Ghost Rider number 1, first appearance of this female Ghost Rider. So I remember giving this book away, like selling it to a Second and Charles for next to nothing for like 2 cents, because I would give them boxes and boxes of comic books all the time, not thinking anything of Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider Annual number 1 from the 2006 series, I believe. Then we have the first ever glow-in-the-dark cover. Of course, that is a popular one. Sells very well too. Issue number 8, Casualties of War. Pretty sick Clayton Crane cover there. Let's keep going. More Ghost Rider stuff. Ghost Rider Captain America Fear. You can tell that this was part of a collection because we're getting into all the Ghost Rider stuff. Issue number 40, Midnight Massacre, I think. It's a blank variant, or I don't think it's a variant, but it's a blank cover. It'd be cool to put a skull on that. Punisher Warzone, issue number 2. Oh, back to Wolverine. Wolverine Black Rio. Who drew that? What is that? What is happening there? More True Believers. Oh, I got a Hulk 181. I got a Hulk 181. I got a Hulk 181. True Believers, Blood Hungry, Sam Keith. First, is this the first time that Sabretooth and Wolverine linked up? What's a Hulk 181? Sword Quest. All right, that's it for the True Believer stuff. Wolverine Saga. So I have a couple of these. These are the newsstands. Warrior Nun Aurelia. Random Warrior Nun books here. Which got a, again, random Netflix show. Can you believe it? Of all comic book properties that gets a Netflix show. Anyway, moving on. Dreaming Lady Sherlock Holmes. Moonstone Publishing. We got these awesome Grindhouse Doors Open at Midnight covers from Dark Horse. If you like horror stuff, these are super sick. Like movie posters, you know what I mean? Francisco Francavilla is the best, like taking pulp stuff and making it unique.
I know why you got the color last night.
So Bride of Blood there. It's a pretty cool one. George R.R. Martin's In the House of the Worm, so like Game of Thrones related, right? Avatar Press. There's a regular A cover for that framed one you just saw. You read some of that book? Yeah, I know that book. Clayton Crane Bloodshot Virgin. That is the variant there. Then we have a black and white variant of the same book. And then the cover A. Dope. But you're encouraging people to read. Who's handsome? This one? The Puppers? Yeah, that's Benny. Benny's a good boy. We all miss Benny. All right.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
Bing bong. Just had to throw that out there. Let's switch it over here. Now we're gonna do some cataloging. So I'll try to show you guys the books. I don't know if you can really see them, but we got a couple of these Teen Titan Go variant covers. I don't think I have this Flash one, so we're gonna take a look it up. How you doing though, Mr. Hutch? Oh, wrong one. Want to keep that intact here. What is this site? Oh, cool. So this is CoverPrice. I use coverprice.com because it is one of the better, probably one of the best repositories for checking comic books sales. They do a good job of giving you a fair market value of almost, I'd say 85% of every comic book, because they can't keep up with all these variants and these store and convention exclusives that keep coming out. But it basically will, for example, we'll just take the NOM number 1 here and go to the price guide. So it's just a comic book price guide site. So what it's going to do is that what you can do if you pay for the subscription, it's like a $60 yearly subscription. You can catalog your entire collection and it'll give you the recorded sales value. So the last recorded sales value grabbed from the algorithm from the internet says that a CGC 9.8 sold on May 12th for $115. But then you can come down here, you can see that there's different variant covers. So there's a direct edition and they also had a second print. And then this is where my bread and butter comes in when I go to sell my books, Zam, or know how to price them on my website. So this is what you want to look at. So the FMB for a near mint copy, I normally, if something is near mint, I make it a 9.2, no higher than a 9.2. It says it's $9 because somebody just bought one for $9, I imagine. You can also open it up, see the sales data. They overvalue? They don't overvalue anything. You can't overvalue anything if you're pulling actual numbers from the internet. And again, it's an FMV. That like, I can't stress enough that you can't go by that number, right? You can't go by the number of a last sold either, just because a book hasn't sold, for X amount of months, and this is the only trackable value that it has. That's why, like, you just gotta kind of know the market, know the books. I would never, if I see it, like, again, this X-Men 25, it's been $1 book forever. If somebody really wants a nice copy of it, I'll give it to them for like $3, $4, right? I'm not gonna make them pay $20, $25. So again, $9, $15, 99 cents. I feel like there's a lot more noms, number one, like here and there selling on Whatnot or whatever. You can't track those. You can only track what's recorded off of eBay, maybe, and probably like one or two other sites. Not even Shortbox. A lot of books are selling on Shortbox, and you're not going to get those values either. Yeah, so this is a nice way to do it, Sam. $20, $25, $9, $2.25, $8, $6.95. So based on that, that's how they get, and it's not 100%, okay? But it's close to doing the best job that you can on the internet. Another free cataloging site I use is comicbookrealm.com over here. So again, you can just search for any book. We'll search for the nom and see what they have it. Now, you have to go into the forums if you feel like it. You have to like show evidence of recent sales for them to change the value. But as you can see over here, you guys can see that, right? It says $8. So it bases the value of the $8 on a 9.4 copy of it, right? They're saying that if you have a gem mint, if you have a 10 of raw copy of the nom, it's $12, right? So I kind of play with both there. The FMV on Cover Price said it was $9. Over here on Comic Book Realm, it says it's $8. Well, Cover Price does the same thing too, where they kind of just name whatever. Not everything, but they do name a lot of things that shouldn't be keys as keys. But there's minor keys, there's mid-grade keys, and then there's big keys. I feel so it is what it is. What are the most important aspects for you and how you value things? I don't know, Hutch. I just go by what the experts do. Anyway, let's get back to this Flash here. It's more what you value most. It's just a hobby. There's a lot of books that aren't valuable that I would never sell just because the story was really good, or it's has just like anything else, any kind of sentimental attachment, So I knew I didn't have this Teen Titans Go variant, so we'll add this one. Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. I'll just be conservative and just say it's a 9.0. I've always thought you had fair prices. You got to follow the trends, you know. I'm not trying to get one over on anyone.
I mean, I think Frank wants me to
And for what you have, right?
last time I
Like
saw
some of the signature, you have a J. Scott Campbell signature of something that's going to be sought after. So you gotta mark it up a little bit, but I try to be fair. And I told you we had this discussion about the Harley Quinn cowgirl variant. They were asking way too much for that book. Hutch, do you have Max? Here's a Dan Hip, Batman 42. So we do have that one already. So we're going to go over to deepinkcollectible.com. Check the product line here. Type in Batman 42, see what happens. I feel like I have Batman 422 on the website. And here's what it looks like on our website, y'all. If you haven't been to deepinkcollectibles.com. You may also like these other Batman titles. So we don't have this one. Let's take a look. Fortunately, I gotta have the trade. Hey, but you, sir, are now the proud owner of the book that you want. That you wanted. IR Baboon. Alright, so we want to check the price for both. I'm pretty sure this book is going to be either $1.50 or a $2 book. A lot of books I just kind of mark at $2. I feel that's fair for modern because the price on the cover is $3.99, and I guarantee you if you go to a random LCS, they'll still probably charge you like $3 or $3.99 for this book. Yeah, 206.
Yowie wowie, I say.
Yowie wowie, 1,000 biddies from Hutch.
Hey, yo.
Yo, thank you for the bit drop. 1,000 cheer biddies. Shout out to Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace. All right, Volume 2, Batman New 52. Thanks, Hutch. I appreciate it. All the YouTube people are going to be like, what are bits? What are these bits you speak of? I kind of like the Dan Hip's art style here because it reminds me of old school. I mean, obviously Teen Titans Go, right? But that reminds me of Cartoon Network, and that reminds me of my childhood, and, you know, it's good times. Good times. So VF $3, so we'll just put it at $2 there. It scares me. What scares you? The bits scared you? Why did the bits scare you? The art style? Why, does it just look too crazy? Like, it's like somebody's like on drugs or something? You guys know I can type over 115 words per minute, right? Because your boy knows how to type fast. Save. Just gives such good Joker vibes. The jokey vibes. You right. Alright, we got these awesome steampunk variants here, but people love the obviously the women in the steampunk outfits as opposed to like something like this. Batman 43 Bombshell. They call them the Bombshells. That is a VF because it's got a couple of spine ticks. Normally you want to count the spine ticks, right? So every comic book starts as a 10, and then you count the number of defects, and that is a grade point down each time. So technically, for me personally, I only see 2 defects on here, right? There's only 2 spine ticks. So that would technically bring it down to a 9.6, but I just feel that most comic books that are modern should be pristine, so I will just label this as a VF to be safe, right? We always want to go the safe route. House of Mystery 179 for 45. Book looks like it is at least a 7. Neil Adams goodness, right? Proud of you. It's good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Oh, it's Bernie Wrightson, excuse me. So Wrightson did the interiors, and then around that time period, Neil Adams was doing some of the covers, because I have issue 179 as well. And to confirm, let's go check. Let's look at the collection, because we can. House of Mystery. Boom. Mine though is a 5. I put mine down as a 5.5 copy. First interior art by Bernie Wrightson. Could have sworn that one of them. Here's all those Elvira House of Mysteries, right? Gotta love it. You gotta love the Bolin. You gotta love the Stevens. No spine ticks. That's awesome, dude. $45 is a steal. Because look, it's saying that a 5.5 copy is $65. And then I have all of the, what is this, volume 1? Not volume 1, excuse me. Volume 2 or volume 3? So I have the entire 50 issue run, including the... Did it go 50 issues? I think it went 50 issues. Oh, 42 issues. And then annual 1 and annual 2. It's a really good run there. It's serving. Oh, Elvira? I mean, look at her, right? First appearance of Mr. Bloom. So this is honestly a key. This is a key, guys. This is a key, but it's like a $3 key. Yeah, I've actually been looking for a House of Mystery and a House of Secrets omnibus for my mother-in-law, because she used to read those as a child. Loves horror stuff, but those 2 series were... You're a $3 key. I'm $3. What's this, La Mole? Okay. I'm $3. I'm not sure, did the say with Marvel G.I. Joe? Where do you get most of your comics? If I don't buy them locally, you know, at my LCS stands for local comic shop, or if you're into trading cards, and LCS for those nerds is your local card shop. Yeah, I'm not quite sure who did all the Bombshell covers, artist-wise. That's okay though. I can change that later. So like Twilight is nearby me. There's also Cosmic Comics. To Be Continued is probably the best comic book shop in this area. You have the huge Third Eye Comics locations in and around the area too. The big one in Annapolis. They're going to be doing a big tent sale coming up. So we will definitely be, you guys, you want to help out and let us kill at this tent sale, like throw in some donations and we'll buy some. We'll get a lot of books and then we will sell them and make money. Basically, I can sell, what it is that you can fill a short box of comics for $50. But when you fill a short box, that's about, you can fit about 160 comic books in there. And, you know, the thought process is, well, I could sell each one of these books for $1, and obviously you're going to triple your investment if you only spent $50 on it, right? But the caveat is that all those books, you're going to find some good books that are like, oh, this book's like a $5 book. Oh, this is a $15 book, you know? And that's how you roll. That's how you roll it up. Tasman in the house. What up, Tasman? So let's say 1.5 on that for being a VF. There's nothing wrong with VF copies, guys. Nothing wrong at all. No, JLA. I think it's like Lupacino who did these. So here's the Wonder Woman Bombshell JLA cover. So I just had to throw it back for the music playing. Okay. That's Hutch's job. Not for free. And oh, okay. Right on, right on, right on. Terry Okay, so Terry Dodson. At least they gave you the actual artist name on this one. I had 2 copies of that, do I? It says I only got 1 copy over here. The heck? Better set it straight. Better set it straight. Oh no. So how do you personally organize things? I don't. Look at all the piles behind me. So you got to finish it now. Let's go, Tasman. Thank you for stopping by while you do some work. I appreciate your patronage. The piles are to help soundproof. There you go. Tasman knows what's up. So you guys probably weren't in here when I was talking about this earlier, but I had to maximize or zoom in on each one of these pages so you could see it better. When you're watching the video, does everything, is it legible? Can you read it, or do you have to squint to see what I'm doing? Here's the next one. Here's a Harley Quinn here, Bombshell for Secret Six. This one's a fun one. You can read it just fine. All right, that's a good barometer because Matt's old as shit. So if he can read it, then we're good. I'm messing, man. You watching from your cell phone at the moment? The fuck? Didn't they not say it was gonna rain on Saturday? It doesn't look like it's gonna rain. So they don't act it either? Yeah. And it's just a number. It's just a number. Keep forgetting to share your platinums in the Discord, but recently platinum Persona 3 Reloaded. Oh, great, Tasman, fantastic. Let's go. Yes.
The best. The best. The best.
I love it. Better not. I was coming to that market. Look, listen, if we don't do it there, then that means that I'll probably do it at the house, or I can just meet you at TBC at that point. You know what I mean? It's going back and forth. That sucks, dude. Dude, it was fine earlier. Like, why is it raining every weekend? It's ruining our weekends, y'all. Hutch, it is ruining our weekends. Can't say nothing. I'm not sure what that cover. Before it's 40. Apparently I have a 5-day because my stepson, my son August, doesn't have school on Thursday. So Brandy can't take off of work. See, I knew it was Lupacino. I knew some of them were Lupacino. I know what I'm talking about. So I won't be at work that day. So I have an impromptu 5-day. Thanks, I guess, son. Is it 2 P's? 2 C's. Yeah, man, was it like 18 hours? More?
I mean, I think Frank wants me to go talk to her, because last time I saw him...
Harley Quinn covers tend to do a little better, so we can go up to $3 for this one. Now, just because I put these prices on here doesn't mean that anyone is allowed to haggle. I still have the right to say no. She do be hot. 2 stops. Oof. Gross. Gross. Oh, we got some nice Ninjak here. Siege of King's Castle. Been looking for this Ninjak series because it's actually a really good read. Unfortunately, these covers are are bunk. Yeah, I say that because this one is like riddled with spine ticks. So issue 15 looks good to go. I think issue 12 will end up in the dollar bins here. It sounds good. What year was that? 2016? Mike Cho. Doug Braithwaite. Glow in the dark cover. Holly Duff has gold lettering. Cover prices have a listing for that version. Yeah, because there's a lot that like go unnoticed when they're the variant covers, man. There's a bunch of Ninjak variants that are awesome. One of the better ones is, check this one out. I don't own this, and I've been looking for it. Where's it at? The Ben Templesmith ones are really nice too, but here it is. Issue 25, that's right. This Jenny Frizen cover, which is like not the best Frizen, but it's still a Frizen, and it's rare as hell. I can't find it anywhere. Nobody has that. So, and this Tula Lotte one too. I actually had it in my hand at one point, and I didn't pull the trigger on it for $35. And it's super rare. Super rare. Look, they have it for $147. It's on my wish list. Anyway, we are here to add issue number 15. Which is a beat up copy. Alright, so we'll keep that one. Issue number 12 will go in the dollar bins. Into purchase decision, almost all. As I was saying earlier, well, before you came in, Hutch, I was mentioning that these days, about 65% of the books that I purchase are based on the artwork alone. You know, or if I know that a particular person is doing the interiors, then I'll buy it too. Like a lot of Dan Mora books are fantastic. Jorge Jimenez is killing it right now. Interiors, I'm trying to think who else does like fantastic interiors. Tula Lotte's done some interior stuff. Dude, I just had his name on the tip of my tongue. I mentioned it in a different video. You asked about like certain artists last time. I didn't mention his name, but there's a lot. So look, I have issue 25 and issue 26 of Ninjak. But they're not the variant covers. Why don't I have the variant covers? Damn it. Oh, it is a variant, but it's the B cover variant. Gross, man. That's upsetting. Oh, I thought that was the final issue. All right, 27 is the final issue for this run here. So looks do matter. Yeah, I mean, artwork, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Things pop. If something is pretty, I will say that it is, you know, and give it its attention respectfully. And I just appreciate anyone that has any kind of artistic bone in their body. Look at this one here. We got $120 on cover price, Matt, for issue 26, the 1 in 50 Lotte. And that's the problem too. When you look at comic book stores, especially with Valiant Comics, I guarantee you they weren't ordering issue number 26 of Ninjak. They probably weren't even ordering 5 copies for their store, maybe 1 or 2 for like pull box customers. Very, very few people are buying and reading Ninjak. So who the hell in their right mind, unless the comic book shop owner was like, I love Tula Lotte, so I don't care if I have to order 50 copies of Ninjak 26, I'm going to order it. Few and far in between. In the wild, oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%. I've found a lot of covers like this that have so much notoriety. That's why I do such a good job of knowing these low print run books, these final issue books, variant, 1 in 25s, 1 in 50s. I spot them immediately and I'm like, yo, nobody is doing their homework. Nobody. It's great. That's why you should always look at Archie's. You should always look at Image books. These Valiant books, especially from the those 2010s. A lot of the incentive variants just go unnoticed. Well, I'm sure that's an easier way too to do it, of course. I know how to do it too, but I'm more so like a visual. So like when that artwork, you just follow artists, right? You know that any Tula Lotte covers that are variants are going to have a price point attached to them. Jeff DeCall, Adam Hughes, Dave Stevens, Alex Ross, Yeah, I have most of those too. We're talking about Green Lantern now. And for those of you that are going to watch the replay on YouTube and you're not seeing the chat, I do apologize. You don't see the chat on this screen that I have. You usually see the chat on this one here in the bottom left-hand corner, scrolling up. But yeah, that's who I'm talking to. Of course, go over to twitch.tv/therecanbeonlyvaughn. Make a free account on Twitch. It's free to do so, and you can join in on the conversations when we have these live comic talks. You need the Lobo variant, the Tom Brady Lobo variant. I got too much of this run here. I should have narrowed it down a little bit more. Whoops. My boy actually made all these beats that you guys are listening to right now. And there's only 9, so that's why and they're only like 2 minutes long, so. I wish I had the issue number. Is it issue 9 or issue 10 that has that awesome variant cover as well? Genie, what's up? Yeah, once I get to like issue, what is it? Issue 47, I have a decent amount of the 1 in 10. So 47 there, 48 is a 1 in 10, 49 1 in 10, 52 1 in 10. It's the 53 1 in 10, 54 1 in 10. 55. I don't have 55, of course. I was actually really close to giving you issue number 60, the 1 in 10 for issue 60, Matt, because, you know, it's the cover swipe from the one that you got for me, but I thought I had 2 copies of it. Since I only have the one, I had to hold on to it, but I was very close to just throwing it in for you. Just as a thank you. There's a 67 1 in 10. Back when variants were simple. Why are these all $8? Oh, because they're $7.99 on the price tag. Yikes. It says free issue. Free. Free. And they have a price of $7. But over here it's 0. See the difference here? That's why you look at both. You have a small stack. Small stack. I don't think these Ultraverse books are worth anything. Does anyone actually want these? You think somebody would pay $1 for a Mantra Zero? Some stuff for Deep Ink. Well, we appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone in the chat tonight, hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to Hutch dropping that 1,000 bits. Very much appreciate you there. I'm just curious, man. What is this mantra going for? See, that's why this is the stuff too, where like when you see the asterisks, it indicates that book there hasn't been a sold copy of that book in the last 90 days. So who knows when the last time Mantra 2 sold? But there's no way that somebody bought a fine copy of Mantra 3 for $3. I refuse to believe that. Somebody bought it on May 2nd? There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Who is looking for this book? Maybe because Dodson did the interiors? Who had this book graded? Who? There's no way somebody has a graded copy of this. Maybe I gotta understand why people would buy some of these other covers. Okay, all right. I didn't see how provocative the character looked. That is a crazy cover. Her being pregnant there. Hello. Yeah. This is going in the dollar pile. Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours already. Ultraverse Elvin. Well, it came with a trading card, guys. Limited edition launch foil, silver hologram foil. It's definitely not the hologram version. You said Void Rival 6 print? This cover? And wait, 7th. Damn it. I showed you guys the 8th. This cover, I should have bought. I had a chance to buy this for 85 bucks. Look at it now. Man, Elvin Comics from Malibu. That just screams 90s, doesn't it?
I mean, I think Frank wants me to go talk to her, you know, because the last time I saw him,
About Rust from Now Comics.
he bought a book of it, so he gave me like
See, some of the 90s books confuse me because they have like barcodes on them, but that doesn't indicate that it's a newsstand, you know what I mean? How are these $3? I don't know. Let's take a look. But yeah, that's the same thing where I don't believe that for 1 second. It says somebody literally bought it 3 days ago for $3. That doesn't make any sense. Someone paid for it. Someone paid for it in February, May of last year, June of last year, and November.
Good morning.
I don't know. But this is the stuff that I look at sometimes and like there's no way. There's absolutely no way. We say that people are crazy, but like I can't get anyone to actually buy keys that I have listed on Deep Ink Collectibles. You know what I mean? It's bothersome. And yet somebody's gonna pay $3 for this book, but then they're gonna complain to me that they want to pay only $1 for an actual key. More glitter, more glam. All the glam. Jack, ride her. Ride her good, Jack. More Chromium covers. There's plenty. I got like 50 copies of Turok #1. This book is so indie, it doesn't even exist. It's probably like local made. $1. People like random crap. Alright, Green Lantern Corps 32. Back to some more Bombshell covers. It's a good looking one there. Get out of here, Jack Ryder. Wait, where the heck is this? What? Alpha Romeo? Oh, it's right here. We're going crazy, like what? Volume 3. Let's say who the artist is, man. You gotta help me out, man. Jeannie, how are you doing? What's going on with you? There's a video game podcast, Storm, that I think you would like. Into the Aether. Have we discussed it before? It's so good, dude. A low-key video game podcast. That's what they call themselves. Just chilling. No video games? He has not? Yeah, look it up, man, and listen to them. They're so good. They're just... The flow of conversation is impeccable. Very smart. Very funny, too. Both of them. Why do you always have to put it in parentheses? I notice you do that every time. I'm just messing with you. So you know how to say it. Because you... Duh, Vaughn, you've been saying it wrong every time. That's why I gotta correct you. It's the copyright, yeah. All good. All fun and games here. I didn't show you the next one. The Suicide Squad new Suicide Squad number 11. Bombshell, Poison Ivy. Des Taylor. See, this one says Des Taylor. I have to look it over again because I wasn't sure whether it was near mint condition, but it is. says a fine is $3, so let's look into it a little further just to be sure. Yep, $3 across the board, so that is a $2 book. Here's volume 1. Because it's new Suicide Squad. I don't think they... Yeah. Oh, no, it's not bad. You get that Batman tag out of there. It's not Batman. Fun stream. Yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We're actually going to go ahead and end it anyway. Just because I don't want the YouTube streams to be hours upon hours. I mean, I can sit here all day and do it. I guess, you know what? I'll leave it up to the chat. Do you guys want to continue chatting and be in here? You know what's funny is I'm getting more viewers being into just chatting, doing this, low key wise, and just talking about comic books and showing you this, or just quote unquote working, than I do actually playing any game. Wild. We got 2 copies here of Action Comics 42, the Dan Hip variant. There's a VF copy and then a near mint copy. So here's that Dan Hip you love so much, Hutch. Long form chats. You mean what I'm doing right now, Matt? I got you. All right, man. Yeah. Take care. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Who is Dan? Dan Hip. H-I-P-P is the cover artist on this.
I know why you got the call last night. You should have been in the first place. Shit to come back to haunt you. Been up this early a long time.
Just having a boba with Doomsday there. My passion comes out for comics more, so my passion doesn't come out for video games. We've only been here for a few streams. No, it's just a bunch more people get to lurk because you have other people that don't have Twitch accounts that could potentially be watching from YouTube or from Instagram, right? But on top of that, the Just Chatting channel itself, there's so many viewers that watch Just Chatting that you just, based off that algorithm and people flying around different Just Chatting streams, like it skews it. Who desire attention? That's everyone on Twitch. Mind you, you can ask anyone in the chat too. I feel that for anyone who's actually, when you add in being decent, I'm not gonna, brag about myself. I'll be humble about it. Decent at video games, but can also pay attention to the chat at the same time. Not too many people can do that.
I ain't got no brother.
I'm gonna just put both of these at VF. I think that's fine. Just make sure we don't have it. I feel like this isn't one that we have already on here, right? I don't think we have a lot of the Dan Hip covers on here. Boom. Leos can be humble. I can't do that, that's for sure. Yeah, I also don't, base anything off of astrology signs or rhinestones that people collect. And I certainly wouldn't say that every single person that is a Leo or a Scorpio or a Taurus are all the same. It is fascinating, though, that you can determine a lot of things based off of this, and a lot of it just matches up magically. Like, whoa, there's no way, but there is way. Ah, it's my spreadsheet. I know a lot about it. You think I don't know a lot about video games, Genie? Here's one that you might like, Hutch. This Grayson one. This one's cute. I like this one too. The Superman Wonder Woman Teen Titans Go variant is pretty sick too. It's just fun. It's a fun cover. That's all I know a lot about. But it's a good thing to know a lot about because video games are awesome. So nobody liked this Grayson series that they did in 2014. Dick Grayson was just acting as like some secret agent, not wearing the Nightwing costume, not being Robin, just parading around as this not FBI, but CIA agent Grayson or something like that. MI6. That was weird. Yeah, he was like a super spy. That's what it was. Did you ever read that one, Storm? I know you're a big Dick fan. I'm a child. That's before you got into comics properly. Yeah. Batman, Superman, or Tim Drake, Con-El. They come up with a comic that makes Batman, Superman, or Tim Drake. What do you mean? Canon? Like they take over the mantle full time? Well, Tim Drake already came out, so at least there's that. That's a pretty cool cover there. I've never seen that one. Oh, that Darwin Cook one is beautiful, dude. Issue 14. Did you do series of LGBTQ plus comics? Yeah, I have to think of a few off the top of my head that would be good to showcase. Gonna add these to the wish list because I'm trying to get more Darwin Cook stuff. Dark Gods, Justin Jordan, Herman Aramusp. Avatar Press. That's issue 5. Another issue 5. This one looks wild. Those are the only two here. So, near mint copies. Dark Gods.
Last time I saw him, he asked me if I knew about time.
The guy that I got this particular collection from liked a lot of indie horror stuff. And Avatar Press is like a company that just has a bunch of really weird books. Gotta be very careful because they have stuff like this too that could be naked covers. I can't show you guys that stuff. Michael Stevens, The Haunted Cave, soon to be a major motion picture from Zadok International Films. What? Haunted Caves. So bad there's no price on it at all. Nobody's ever bought this. The cover looked neat with the corn maze and then some guy with a sickle in his hand. This cover? $1. Stark Raven, Endless Horizon Entertainment. And issue number 1. Who does this guy look like to you guys? Who does that look like to you? Can you see that? It's Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson as Stark Raven. I was pretty confident that a lot of these books would end up as dollar bin books. Bloodshot 8 and 9. Not variants, but we will double check to make sure that they're not variants. Otherwise, they are dollar books. I never want to list anything that's a dollar book on the website because the shipping cost is crazy, and I'd hate for people to, pay $1 or $9 shipping just for $1 book. Shuey, what's up, Shuey? Here's a fun one. Irredeemable Ant-Man, number 10, with Scott Lang running up the nose of the Hulk. Or, sorry, popping out of the Hulk. Actually, that's Eric O'Grady, not Scott Lang. Anyway, sorry about that. Irredeemable Ant-Man. Issue number 10. Fun little cover here. Really? Phil Hester cover art, World War Hulk tie-in. Why is this one of all books? It's weird. Yeah, it's like a $5 book. Yeah, the first one's still $7. Those are the only two in this. Maybe issue number 7 as well. 1, 7, and 10. Incredible Hulk, issue number 10. The Jason Aaron Hulk. It's a $1 book. How about Bad Planet? Tim Bradstreet and La Rosa from Image. Looks like Esad Ribic on the cover. There's another good interior artist right there, Esad Ribic. Just did Eternals, which I really enjoyed. Didn't Dave Stevens did the other cover for Bad Planet here, didn't he? Or for one of them? I'm also a big fan of adding number 1 issues, no matter what it is, to the collection. How long? I'm definitely stopping a lot to talk to you guys and showing you things. Like, if I'm normally doing it, it's a little faster than this, but you really got to look at each one of the books and like kind of assess them. Yeah, there it is. Issue number 6 is Dave Stevens. Then one of his final issues he did. That's how I recognize the name, Bad Planet. Last original cover art. That's right. $900 for CGC 9.8 because Dave Stevens stuff is just going crazy nowadays. Wow, I didn't know it was $142 for a VF. Look at this, near mint, $284. Oh, man. Too bad it wasn't in this collection here. Brat Pack. That is definitely somebody shooting testosterone in their butt. Let me make sure this is okay to All right, there's only one issue of it. It's from 2009. Oh, no, it's from 1990, right? What issue number is this? Issue number 5.
I know why you got the car last night.
Gross. This
First place. You come back to home.
this comic book cover that you just missed was showing somebody's shooting steroids, testosterone in a needle, in the butt, in the meaty part. Not even going to show that one up. All right, next one, Death Watch 2000, Miss Mystic. These are always $1. Continuity Comics. You see this one here with them shades. I don't know what that's about.
Turned on the TV this morning.
This is a cool series here, Batman Dark Detective. I think you have all 6 issues here. Issue number 1 is probably the best cover, though. It's pretty sick Joker vote for me cover, or I'll kill you.
Started thinking. If they don't know, don't show. Care about what's going on.
I think that was it for those. Oh, I didn't have the whole series here. I have issue
All this bullshit.
1, 2, 5, and 6. This one's a pretty sick cover too. Issue number 6 here. We'll show you all of them as it pops up on the screen. And then I think with this series here, we'll go ahead and call the stream here so I don't go any longer. 2.5 hour stream. Goodness. I'm going to export this over to the YouTubes. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. As always, I appreciate the support and the camaraderie while we hang out. Be sure to check out Deep Ink Collectibles for all you comic book enthusiasts. Of course, like I said prior, we can always haggle about the price. If there's something you're looking for, something you want to add to your collection, or if Hutch, if you want certain LGBTQ eccentric comics, I certainly have some that you might be interested in reading. You don't necessarily have to buy them from me. You can always borrow some stuff, or just from Goodwill, give you a few copies of some good stuff to check out. Well, thank you for being here. These are all direct issues. It's nice to know that Joker cover right off the rip is actually has some value here. Who's a contributor to it? Terry Austin on the cover art there. It says Marshall Rogers also worked on the cover. Oh, pencils for the cover art. Okay, gotcha. Steve Englehart on the scripts. A lot of people do enjoy Steve Englehart. All these have some good price on. So I think issue 3 and 4 are actually in this pile here. I'll get to it, right? But for right now, we do have 1, 2, 5, and 6. And they're all near mint, so that's nice. As far as I can tell, I still want to... Normally, I just go off the front cover, which is not a smart thing to do. You should always look at the totality of each one of these books. Oh, of course, it's the shitty, ridiculous tape on here. I hate this tape. Oh my, with a passion. It just ruins the entire bag. Yeah, okay, this is near mint. Just ruin the entire bag, dude. They gotta come out of these bags anyway, it doesn't matter. Awesome. There it is, y'all. The final books to add to the collection. Thank you very much. Let's move it back over to the comic scene, and then we can move this back over here. We'll move this back over here. And then we can shrink it down again because it's so big. Perfect. Cool. Much love, guys. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in to Comic Talk Live, episode 2. Getting a little glimpse of what I do every single night when I'm not playing video games. Hey, so we didn't do a video game stream Friday night. I went to bed super early. I told everyone in Discord I'm going to make up for it on Saturday. Didn't do it. I am so sorry. And then I wanted to do it last night, but Game 7 didn't go the way for New Yorkers. The Knicks got eliminated, and it just put everyone in a depressed mood, and I went to bed early again. So we'll get back to video games someday. Y'all, see you guys later. Have a good one.
There can be only one.